Welcome to Fredo's Football Talk. I'm your host, Fredo. With me today is DC. What up, DC?
What's going on, Fredo?
Man, we got Jerron right here in the building today. Jerron's going to join us in. He's going to talk with us today a little bit of football, fantasy, everything that happened around the NFL today, man.
Yep.
So what's up, Jerron? How you feeling today, homie?
I'm all right. I can't complain.
Yeah?
Good being alive. Good being here with y'all. Got some good coffee in front of me. Like,
It's all good.
let's do it.
Let's do it. DC, how about you? How you feeling
Good,
today, my man?
Real good, man.
You good?
Real good.
All right, man. You guys want to get into this week one of football, man? Well, you want to go through some scores and reactions about it?
Yeah. Let's
All right.
react.
All right, cool, man. Let's jump into Thursday night's game, man. The Bills at the Rams, 31-10. Wasn't expecting that score from that game, man. I was expecting more a close game. To be honest with y'all, man, like I'm surprised the Rams didn't show up after they got their Super Bowl ring and all that and whatnot. You got all them stars at the game, and but Cooper Kupp balled out that game though, man. So he balled out, especially if you had him on fantasy, man. Like what was it, like 34 points or 39, something like that? It well depends what type of fantasy league you're in, man. But if you're in PPR, he got you them points, man. But the Bills look dominating as hell, man. You know, Stephon Diggs, even the number 2 wide receiver, Davis.
Yeah.
Gabe Davis, right?
Yep.
Right. And even the running back, bro, what's his name?
Singletary.
He was Singletary balled out,
He
man.
balled out. That was
man.
a surprise.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that, Jerome?
Really, the craziest part about it is it could have been worse.
It's because he did a gender reveal after the touchdown. So he did it for his sister.
Right.
So he knew what they're going to have. So his sister didn't know. So when he scored the touchdown, he looked at the camera and said, "It's a boy."
I didn't even realize that, man.
So that was badass.
I was wondering why he was yelling that into the camera.
Yeah.
But imagine him not scoring.
Yeah, exactly.
that would have been terrible.
So man. So I'm pretty sure he told Allen, "Hey man, you got to throw me one, man.
I need one,
man.
Just give me one this game."
Yeah, man. So he did a gender reveal after that touchdown. Man, that was badass. Yeah. But like you said, bro, I was thinking the same thing too. Yeah. If he didn't score a touchdown, or what about if it was a shutout?
Yeah.
Oh man, bro, that was.
Or if he just had a trash game, and I'll just be like, his sister's sitting here just looking, and he's like, got to call her after the game. Yeah. It's a boy.
It's a boy. It's a boy. I'm sorry to let you know. Or maybe they would have waited to the next game.
Maybe. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Maybe.
Eventually, he would have got it in.
Yeah. Eventually. Yeah. One more thing, man. Like, did y'all see Von Miller's haircut?
Oh man.
Yeah.
With that triangle.
Oh man. Yeah. That's something Von Miller would do.
That's a different type of dude right there.
Yeah.
Some people say that he has a sponsorship with Doritos.
Oh, okay.
And maybe he did that. I don't know.
As a chip, there. I mean, it did look like a Doritos chip.
I mean, it got a lot of talk,
a lot
man.
of attention.
So you know, like if that's like maybe like something that they don't want to spend too much commercial on, it's like he got free advertisement out of it, and people were talking about it. I don't know, but then again, you know what? The internet, man, people come up with some crazy shit. Or even people were saying that he might be in the new he might be in that new TV show Squid Games.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. So you know how stuff goes around the internet.
Another thing about this game, man, Diggs made Ramsey look normal. Oh my God Almighty, man!
Diggs
just ran right by the dude.
He punked Ramsey a couple times. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man, he made him look normal out there.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious!
The one that got me was that back shoulder for the first down on 3rd and 8. And Ramsey, he walked up on him like he was gonna do something, back shoulder, and then they start talking that stuff. And I was like, that was the most exciting part of the game to me.
I was looking forward to that.
So speaking about stuff like that, man. So Ramsey, what was it? Maybe like 5 years ago, said that Josh Allen wasn't a good quarterback.
Yeah.
And there was a little play after the play. There was Ramsey was on the floor. And Josh Allen was on top of him, and he starts dry humping him. Y'all saw that?
I didn't see that part, but I heard they showed the tweet from years ago when they said the Bills made a mistake because Josh Allen is trash.
Exactly.
He did that on a lot of quarterbacks. He got a lot of attention every time quarterbacks were drafted. He'd call him trash or he'd call him good. You know, he made now those tweets are coming back to haunt him.
Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure Josh Allen still remembers him.
Oh yeah,
because he dry humped his ass and that when it all piled up.
That actually gave me some points with Josh Allen.
Yeah,
I started liking him even more. Like he remembered that, and then he was like, you know what? I'm in this opportunity. I'm gonna clown you.
Oh yeah.
And then every time, like he was lowering his shoulder against linebackers and stiff arming corners. And I'm like, all right, Josh Allen.
Took it to another level.
Yeah, he did, man. But as a coach, man, you don't want to see your players take some hit like that, man. But Josh Allen's a big dude, though,
he's
man.
A big dude.
You know,
he's basically Cam Newton.
Yeah.
He's white Cam Newton.
Cam
with
Newton.
more accuracy and maybe a strong arm. So.
All right, yeah, man. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into another one, man. So let's hit home real quick for myself. All right, the Texans against the Colts in Houston. That was a tie game, the first tie game of the season, gentlemen, 20-20. The Texans had so many opportunities, man, to win this game and actually show the whole league that they're for real and not just the same old Texans from last year. In the first half, I believe the score was 20? Yeah, 20-3.
Yep.
And then the Colts came back in the second half and scored and caught up to the Texans. And they had so many opportunities upon this game to win, man. So, Jerron, you texted me last night. You said, "Hey, Texans look good." And I said, "Yeah, the defense looks good." Mind you, I didn't compliment the whole the whole team.
I did notice that.
Defense did their part. I feel like the offense left so many opportunities in that field, and also throughout the whole game. But I'm not surprised that the Colts came back and did what they did, with that running game. And you do have a veteran quarterback with Matt Ryan behind there, man. So that's why I'm not surprised that the Colts caught up. I'm surprised they actually turned up to a tie. Their kicker was within the 40, and he completely missed the field goal. And I was surprised about that. Like I said, Texans had many opportunities to come back and win this. I'm not a big fan of a tie. Yes, a tie is better than a loss, but I do like to see, hey, man, if you know you ain't going to do much this year, why not get opportunities and show the world, the league, that that you can compete amongst everybody else. I'm more frustrated upon that. I would love them to try, but I get it. Maybe if you do make them the playoffs, it might help out, but I really don't want them to try to win or to win that much, because I do want them picks, but I don't know, guys. Well, what do y'all think about that game between the Texans and the Colts?
I'm not a Texans fan, but I was disappointed. Texans went through all these different regimes, coaches, and it's the same thing over again. I thought Lovey was like, it felt like Bill O'Brien again in a lot of aspects. The way they got a big lead, they got conservative, little scared. They didn't want to keep going all the way out, and they just gave up another big old lead. And that's kind of the Texans' MO.
Yeah.
In the biggest spots, they give up large leads.
Yeah.
So I was disappointed. But from the coach perspective, that's the best. Like, the best outcome would a win, but they're a playoff bound team, so they need that. They need this tie.
Yeah. And I heard Lovie Smith say he made that last decision because he felt like his defense wasn't going to be able to stop that offense, so he'd rather punt it. But I'm thinking to myself, when you're up 17 points and you got Pierce, just turn around and hand the ball off.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you got Mr. Danny Woodhead, Burkhead, Rex
Rex
Burkhead,
Danny Woodhead,
Danny
2.0.
Patriots. Man, just you giving him more touches than Pierce. I didn't really understand that.
Yeah.
I can understand if it was a passing situation, but for me, like I was telling you, if it's 3rd and 3, I'm still keeping Pierce in the game. It's got to be a 3rd and long for me to pull Damian Pierce out of the game. I just didn't understand that when you're up like that, just run it on them. Run it down their throats, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, like I said, guys, like I'm not the one to be more victories. I've gave that stuff up years ago. I don't like stuff like that. They had an opportunity to win this game. If anything, I see this more as a loss than a tie, just because they had so many chances and to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, there's 2 touchdowns we have. It was from O.J. Howard, first rounder from Alabama. He was with the Buccaneers for 4 years. It didn't work out. Didn't work out with him over there. And then the Bills, for some reason, couldn't make it work with him. And now he's over here with the Texans. And hey, man, he wasn't even in training camp with the Texans. This dude's only been here over for like I would say a week or so. 2 touchdowns already in the red zone. Sheesh.
Yep.
So yeah, man. So I'm disappointed on that one right there. I wasn't expecting it to be like that in the first half. I was very surprised. I was excited, man, but second half came. I was like, wait a minute, don't get too excited. They might figure out a way to lose this game or tie, whatever, man. So yeah, I'm more disappointed upon that, man. They had opportunities to run away with this game, man. So
how do you feel about your defense? How they played?
Defense looks solid to me, bro. Defense, I want to say only allowed that 1 rushing touchdown from Jonathan Taylor. Like obviously one of the best running backs in the league. And I'm excited they contained them that much. Not maybe to the last 5 minutes of the game, man, but throughout most of the game, man, they contained them. Very good. Our secondary also, man, making some good hits. I'm proud they're making good tackles, so
physical.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that. That's why I say, when I text you back, defense is solid. Offense, I'm still questioning it, man. But like you said, DC, I wish they would have kept Pierce right there, run the ball more, see what exactly you got with this young running back. You know that he's a better option than Burkhead. No diss to him, man, but I'd rather have somebody fresh and young and ready to pound that line, So
11 carries, man. That's not enough.
That's not enough, man.
Not enough at all.
It's not enough
at least 20 a week. The minimum you need to get at least 20.
And that's in an overtime game,
right?
11 carries in an overtime game is actually that's kind of that's terrible.
That's for your starting running back.
Absolutely. I'm not sure, man. Like I believe Davis Mills didn't throw an interception in this game. So that's an improvement. So I was
going to ask you how you feel about Mills.
Well, like I said, man, overall the offense, like I feel like they left so many points out there. It's not exactly where I want to be, but then again, I'm gonna give credit also to the Colts defense. Like we talked about, DC, the Colts are not no punks, no chumps on defense. Yes, they were missing one of their star D linemen. I'm not sure what his name is.
Leonard.
They're missing a middle linebacker.
Middle linebacker. Right. So I wasn't
Shaquille Leonard. He used to call him Darius Leonard. Now he wants to be called Shaquille Leonard.
Why was that?
Go back to Darius, bro. You your mama called you Darius. That's how he was introduced. I'm going with Darius.
Mills, he had a solid game. I think he may have. Only problem, I think he may have fumbled the ball one time.
Yeah.
Other than that,
that fumble, ain't nothing he could do.
Right. But other than that, he played a solid game. He didn't lose it.
Yeah.
And that's all you can ask for. He didn't lose it for you.
Yeah. But it was a good hit from that D lineman coming up, snatching the ball. Hey, man, that's what D linemen do, man.
Right.
But like you said, he did get the ball back, but I feel like he could have done a little bit more. But yeah, guys. So moving on, man. Let's go to the Jaguars against the Commanders. Jaguars visiting the Commanders. Commanders won this game 28-22. I picked the Jaguars to win this one. Obviously, because they, I thought they had a better team this year, man. But obviously they don't. Commanders came back and won this game. Did y'all see any of these games, guys?
I watched a little bit of it. But hell, Carson Wentz threw 4 touchdowns. And he still tried to give it away with those 2 interceptions.
He wanted to give it away.
Still gonna wince, man. So That's why I picked them to finish last in the division, the Commanders this year, man.
Yeah.
Just because of Wentz. You know, he had all these different coaches, but he's still giving you the same results. And they squeaked this one out with Jacksonville.
Yeah.
But there's going to be some games coming up that won't work. Not going to work at all.
Gerard, you got anything about this one, man? Not really.
A little disappointed in the Jaguars. Jaguars had a chance to show that they different than last year, and then to me they didn't show much. There's a little fight to them.
Yeah,
come
absolutely.
back, but
Close game.
yeah,
Yeah.
they was favored to win against the Commander. I hate that name. That's a terrible. The Commanders. But they should have won against the Commanders. I don't know if their defense is up to the task. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. All right. So moving on, man. So we have the Saints at the Falcons. The Saints almost lost this game, man. The Saints were behind on the first half, man, but they pulled it off with a win, 27-26, guys. Did y'all boys check out this game?
Yeah, that's the one I watched the whole game.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife, she's a Saints
Oh,
fan,
that's
so we
right.
watched that whole game. And
Yeah.
Michael Thomas is Michael Thomas.
Yeah,
Let me tell you, man.
Yeah.
I watched it, and they really caught me off guard with Taysom Hill. You know, scoring. He had some big plays for them in the first half.
Yeah.
You know, but Michael Thomas is back. Winston Lee looked okay. He's good. He's going to be good enough for him.
Yeah.
They're going to get a test this week. I think they get to play the Bucks, somebody like that. But
Yeah, on this game,
okay.
On this game, I picked the Saints to win.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting to be this close of a game.
Yeah.
But a divisional game, you always, know your opponents. But it kind of shocked me that the Falcons were winning the most of this game throughout the whole game, man. So I'm very surprised about that. Jerron, what about you, man? What do you think?
No, it's the Falcons are gonna Falcon.
Mm.
If they get a lead, it's never safe.
Yeah.
17 points in the fourth quarter for the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To 17-3 in the fourth quarter. I stopped watching after the third. I was like, "There's no way they embarrassing these boys."
Yeah.
The Saints, they make them look pedestrian actually, and the Falcons that's all you can say.
And
The
I
Falcons
wasn't,
gonna Falcon.
and the Saints defense didn't play as good as I thought they would because they gave up 120 yards to Cordero Patterson.
Mm-hmm.
And then rookie Drake London actually looked pretty good.
He did look good.
He looked good. And Mariota, he ran for 78 yards or so. So
For the first three quarters, Cordero Patterson looked like Derrick Henry.
Yeah, he was running, man. He
Yeah,
was running
man.
over dudes, man.
I was like, all right.
Yeah, like I had Patterson, man, on my bench, man. I kind of regret that.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Especially that Kamara didn't do nothing in this game, man.
Yeah, easier didn't.
Yeah, man. I don't know what's up with Kamara yesterday, man. Like, I guess they weren't running the ball as much.
No, the game flow.
Yeah.
You know, the game flow.
Okay. All right, guys. So let's move on, man. So we got the Browns at the Panthers. Revenge game for quarterback Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
And Baker, this is another game, man, that the Cleveland Browns looked like they were going to run away with this game. And they did, but they almost gave the Panthers a solid comeback, man. But unfortunately, the Browns won 26-24. On this game right here, I picked the Panthers to win just for the revenge game, but they didn't pan out. Baker, I can see why he got traded now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just reason being, man, he's not consistent, man. So. Yeah, man. So I don't know, man. Like I don't see Baker getting another contract upon this year, not unless if he wins the division. To be honest with y'all, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
He was sacked 4 times, turned the ball over, and another thing, they only gave the ball to McCaffrey 10 times in the whole game, 10 handoffs, and I was wondering what was going on with that. There's no reason for that. When you got these kind of guys, you got to ride them. You can't put it in the hand of Baker Mayfield. You already know what he's going to do for you. Especially he's taking the game personal as it is. So
that's what it felt like.
Yeah,
it felt like they wanted a revenge game narrative. They wanted Baker to come out. I think, like, out of the first 15 plays, he had like 3 runs and the rest was like passes. So it felt like they were like, let's stick it to him. And nah, he's not that dude.
And when you play in Cleveland, they're one of those teams, man. They'll just get that ball to Chubb all game long.
As you supposed to.
Yeah. They'll just ride it, man, until the clock run out. And that's what more teams should do. Kareem Hunt, he's going to Kareem Hunt. He had 2 touchdowns yesterday.
Yeah, man. So all right, we're gonna move on. Let's go to the Ravens against the Jets. Ravens won this one 24-9. Ravens won't control this game. Jets still being the Jets. When you have Joe Flacco back there as your backup, you ain't gonna do much, man. So Ravens just had their ways with the Jets, man. What do y'all boys think about that one?
Yeah. That's kind of like, I think that's what everybody pretty much expected. Lamar, 3 touchdowns, a couple of big bums, man, and Bateman and Duvernay. But yeah, we wasn't going to expect the Jets to get much more out of this game than what they did with with the quarterback they put out there.
Yeah.
Offensively, I'm a little scared for the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have much.
No.
They have Andrews, Bateman, Lamar. That's it.
That's right.
It was a little tougher to score against the Jets than I thought it was going to be, but Lamar Jackson came through and he showed he was a quarterback.
Right.
How many? I think he had 4 yards rushing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he won it yesterday.
Yeah, he was slinging that thing and
he had 6 carries for 17 yards.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I probably looked at
it. That's it. That's 17 yards. That's nothing for Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, 6 for 17.
That's
all
a
right.
real off day.
But against the Jets, they did what they had to do.
Yeah,
they did what they had to do. Kenyon Drake was the leading running back.
Yeah,
it's just they don't have much.
He just come over 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, they don't have much.
Already started.
Yeah, man.
Dobbins out.
Lamar Jackson had 3 touchdowns and 1 interception, man. 17 for 30 with 213 yards, man. So not a bad day for him, man.
Yeah.
Not a bad day.
Look like he's working on his pocket presence, man. Just hanging out in the pocket. He did get sacked twice, which is still like the normal deal for him. So it looks like he's working on his passing.
Good touch on those outside throws, on those touchdowns. Real good touch.
He's trying to earn that money, man. I heard he turned down that contract.
Yep.
Because he wants guaranteed money.
Deshaun Watson messed it up for everybody because
this is
he was getting. They offered him a fair contract.
Yeah.
But once you get that Deshaun Watson fully guaranteed $230 million, that's my base now.
Right. And they offered him 133 guaranteed, so he wants more than that. But what you got to understand, and this might not turn out good. This is Baltimore. This ain't a team that plays follow the leader.
No,
because somebody else do it.
Right.
You may find yourself on a different team. I would not be surprised because Baltimore.
Come to the Texans. I'll take
Baltimore don't play those kind of games.
Come to the Cowboys.
Man, but y'all just
be real interesting, man.
Y'all just pay y'all's quarterback, bro.
That's a good straight head-to-head trade.
Damn.
1 for 1.
Shit. All right, guys. Moving on, man. Let's go to the Patriots versus Miami. They play at Miami. Dolphins did their thing. Dolphins won this game 20-7, guys. We have what's his name? Mac Jones got hurt in this game.
Yeah.
They're saying that he might be out for 4 to 6 weeks. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how that pans out. But Tua was 23 for 33, throwing 270 yards for 1 touchdown. And I want to say the defense had a major impact on this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the story was the defense.
The defense and the lack of Patriots offensive anything.
Anything.
They have defensive coaches as offensive coordinators.
Yeah. Yep. That's what we talked about.
They have Mac Jones. Of course, he got hurt, but who's he throwing it to? It's just I hope in y'all picks. Did y'all pick the Dolphins?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was about to say the Patriots never come down to Miami and win. So that's the easiest. That's an easy win right there.
And the way they look, my goodness, they might struggle to beat the Jets when it's time to play, man. I'm telling you, man.
No, they will struggle to beat the Jets.
No offense. Yeah. Man, when Josh McDaniels left, he took the whole offense with him. God almighty.
Yeah.
They have nothing yesterday, man.
Yeah, man. All right, guys. So moving on, we also have the Eagles traveling to Detroit The Lions. So this one here, the Eagles won 38-35.
Mm-hmm.
This game at first looked like the Eagles were gonna have the way with the Lions, man. The Lions came back, man. They would, well, at least they tried to come back. You got Hurts throwing for 18, 32, 243 yards, no touchdowns whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yep.
that's that one. But he did have a rushing touchdown. But other than that, man, it was all running backs
Yep.
on that one. And then so yeah, man, the Philly winning that one right there. So what do you think about this, Jerron?
Philly's roster is really, really good. They've got Devontae Smith, who they really didn't even use.
Mm-mm.
They didn't really need him.
Nope.
Offensive line is monstrous. Jalen Hurts, if you let him run, he's an incredible quarterback. Still limited as a passer. But A.J. Brown. These dudes got A.J. Brown draft night with the 17th pick.
Mm-hmm.
First game he comes out 10 for 155.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm sick. Like, but they did what they had to do. The Lions put up a good fight.
Yeah,
I was surprised about how well the Lions ran on them, though.
Yeah. That was shocking.
So that's something to monitor.
Yep.
Because Philly's defensive line was supposed to wreck shop.
Yeah.
And the Lions do have a good O-line, but
they probably top 5 off. These probably 2 of the best offensive lines in the NFL.
They
between Philly and Detroit.
Yeah, that's true.
They got 2 of the best offensive lines.
Yeah.
But the Eagles ran for 216 yards as a team. Hurts ran for 90. Miles Sanders ran for 96. You know, the Eagles right back to what they were doing last year. And now they threw A.J. Brown in the mix.
Yeah.
You know, man, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
It is going to be tough. But like we were saying, but I'm kind of surprised as far as the defense. But like I said, I'm expecting Bradbury and Darius Slay to have big years this year, just based on the front 4 to put pressure on the quarterback to make them make mistakes. So it's going to be something to look at down the road. Yeah, but the Eagles, they look like they're there to stay.
Yeah, all right. Y'all boys got anything else to add on to that game?
Yeah.
No?
Give DeAndre Swift some goal line touches. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, me too.
Just give him some. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm thinking fantasy brain. Give him some goal line touches.
Yep. Hell yeah. All right. So moving on, gentlemen. We have the San Francisco 49ers at the Chicago Bears. The weather, this one played a big factor in it. I don't know. On this one right here, I picked the 49ers to win, but they lost this one. DC, who did you pick on this one?
I took the 49ers to win.
Oh, you picked the 49ers?
I didn't realize the weather was going to be like that.
Oh, yeah. It was nasty weather, but
I still would have took, if I knew it was going to, I still would have took the 49ers.
You still would have took them?
Yeah.
But Chicago, man, with the upset, man, they won on this one, 19-10, man. This one right here, let's go to the Chicago's. Justin Fields, of course, with the weather, it was 8 for 17, 121 yards, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Apparently, the running game was the key factor on this, man. So on Justin Fields ran for 28 yards, 11 carries. David Montgomery had 17 carries for 26. Damn, what?
Yeah.
Man, that's a little bit. Yeah. And then, so yeah, man. So it was more a run the ball, ugly weather game, you know.
Yeah.
But San Francisco, let's check out. There's Trey Lance threw for 13 out of 28.
That's the story, Trey Lance. Keep going.
Okay. For 164 yards with 0 touchdown, 1 interception. And their running game didn't look all that great. Trey Lance had more carries for 13 out of 54 yards. The only touchdown was Deebo Samuel, a Russian touchdown. But yeah, gentlemen, that game didn't look pretty good, man. But I like that slide that Trey Lance I mean, not Trey Lance. Justin Fields did.
Oh, that was hard.
That when he did it, man, like it looked like a commercial for a water slide.
Right,
man. Hey, man, if he gets advertisement for that, man, that shit was awesome, man.
That slide, and he got up in one motion and then started flexing. I was like, all right, bro.
Yeah, that was awesome, man.
Thing.
Yeah, man. So win's a win on that one, gentlemen.
He had some big plays in that game.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the 49ers defense did everything they could to win that game.
Yeah.
This Lance, they couldn't get it in the end zone, man.
Yeah.
They could not get it in. They let the Bears stick around too long, and that was it, man.
Yeah.
How worried are you about Lance in general as a quarterback?
Right now, after that game, I'm not too worried. Like you say, the conditions. Now, if that would have been a bright, sunny day like that, he put up them kind of numbers, yeah, I'm going to be worried. But the conditions had a lot to do with it. So we'll mark that one off. So we'll go on the next week and see what happens.
It's something to monitor, but I'm losing faith in Trey Lance. I haven't seen anything yet.
Yeah,
I went and watched him in a preseason game. He looked like inaccurate there. The game against the Bears, he didn't look like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball.
Right.
He couldn't get it to his feet. And yes, the weather played a factor, but I still need to see some kind of accuracy.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so moving on, man. So who says that you need wide receivers in your team to win a game? Well, apparently at Green Bay, you need good wide receivers. So we have the Green Bay Packers at Minnesota taking on the Vikings. The Vikings win this one 23-7. All right. And just a little stats. I'm going to go ahead and start with the Packers. Aaron Rodgers threw 22 out of 34. All right. 195 yards, one interception. And then I guess his backup came in, threw 4 for 5, 65 yards. And then rushing, our leader rusher right here was A.J. Dillon, 10 carries, 45 yards. And then had Jones, 5 carries for 50 yards. And A.J. Dillon scored 1 touchdown.
That's their offense.
That's their offense. That's their offense.
Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon, that's it.
Now we go to the Vikings. Kirk Cousins, out of 32, he completed 23 with 277 yards and 2 touchdowns, no interceptions on this game. Yeah. And that's a fucking miracle.
Yeah.
He didn't throw an interception. And then on the running game, you have Dalvin Cook. He rushed for 90 yards and 20 carries, 0 touchdowns. So, yeah. So, and then in the 2 touchdowns that they had on this game, it was Justin Jefferson with 2 touchdowns, 9 receiving yards, and 184 averaging each completion 20 yards. Ooh.
Yeah. That dude is incredible. And he was the 5th receiver taken maybe in that draft.
Oh, yeah.
They had 1, 2.
Yeah, because I remember the guy
he was
the Eagles
the 5th.
took, whatchamacallit?
Rager.
Yeah, and he
Cowboys
got traded to Vikings.
CD. Raiders took that one cat who's in jail now. Ruggs. And then Jerry Jeudy went ahead of him too.
Yep.
And he's the best receiver out of that class by a landslide. He looked like Randy Moss.
Man.
He looked like Randy Moss in that Vikings purple. But story of that game, Packers offense. They look inept. Receivers don't know where to go. They dropping wide open bombs.
God about it. That'd be frustrating.
If Rodgers could, he'll put hands on that one dude. Like you could see on the sidelines. He'll put hands on somebody. But you traded away your best receiver. That's a theme. That's going to be a theme this week. But you traded away your best receiver and you tried to fill it with a bunch of nobodies, Jags. So, I don't know.
So apparently, what's it called? Like Rodgers always gets. Well, the Packers. I want to say Packers always start start off kind of rough in the beginning.
That's true.
But they'll always find a way. Like maybe by the second, fourth game, they're right there back in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you said that one time, just relax.
Yeah.
Like Simi Walker do. But do y'all see this as a threat? Like, is this gonna be like a throughout the whole season, or is this gonna be just this one game trying to get everybody a comment to?
I think it's gonna be a season-long deal. I'm looking at this right now, and he was sacked 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they only ran about 18 times for 111 yards.
Yeah.
That's the the curse and the blessing when you have a quarterback like Rodgers.
Yeah.
You know, you want him to be a part of it all the time. When you got 2 of the best running backs on your team, get them guys a chance. They only had 18 carries total for the whole team. And there's several running backs yesterday had 18 carries by themselves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they trying to put Rodgers in the mix the whole time. I understand he's a GOAT, great. But, man, you got to run the ball, man. Take some of that pressure off of him. You see you're struggling with the receivers. Those guys are more than capable. Aaron Jones and Dillon are more than capable of running the rock.
They couldn't keep up, though.
Yeah.
So that's why they had to go to dumb down passes. Justin Jefferson and Cousins, they were on fire. So,
but you alleviate that by keeping them off the field.
that's
You know what I'm saying? They only lost 23-7. It ain't like they just really got blown out.
Yeah.
But when you got offenses like that, you got to do what it takes to keep them off the field. You know, so we'll see as the season goes on. But I think they might be in trouble.
They're going to struggle.
Yeah, I think they will.
They're going to struggle. And Aaron might retire.
How he just got that 4-year
And
contract?
I was thinking about that this morning.
Look, I don't know. The money talks, but Aaron's a different kind of cat. He might just give it all up.
Yeah, he's
You got a guy like Odell Beckham to come or something like that to help you out if you're still relevant whenever he comes back. But I don't know if he's going to go to that team. He goes to Buffalo or back to the Rams, I would think.
I'm going to ask this later when we talk about the Cowboys, but what's going on with Will Fuller? Why can't he get a job anywhere? He'll help. He'll help the Packers out.
Yeah.
At least stretch the field.
Yep.
You know, I can answer that question real quick because he's only going to play 4 games.
Look,
He only had one season that he played full.
This would have been one of the games he played, and he was needed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, yeah, you could have him for like 4 to 8 games, but you can't depend on this dude for full season. I was shocked when he played a full season that one season, bro. So yeah, maybe that's why.
I think he can come back and play for Deshaun Watson, man. When Watson come back,
I heard that's what he's waiting for. I heard that he's waiting for Deshaun to come back.
They must have been massage partners or something. Because if there's a job, give me a job.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of open jobs.
Oh yeah.
All right, gentlemen, moving on. DC, we're gonna talk about your Titans, man. Your Titans hosted the New York Giants, your divisional rival. All right, and it looks right here that Tennessee, throughout the first half, had this game on lockdown.
Oh yeah, it was this.
Now I didn't watch the game, DC. I'm pretty sure you did. And the Titans, man, just it looks like they let the Giants come back and win this one, man. So I'm gonna give you some stats real quick. Jones, he threw 21, completed 17, and he threw 188 yards with 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. All right, and then we'll go to the rushing stats. Saquon Barkley, 18 carries, 164 yards, averaging 9.1 per carry with 1 touchdown.
Throwback Saquon.
What's up with that, man? Now I'm gonna give you what the Titans stats real quick. Passing Tannehill. Tannehill had a good game, man. 20 completions out of 33, 266 with 2 touchdowns. Not bad at all. King Henry had 21 carries, 82 yards, averaging 3.9 per carry. Not bad. So, DC, you want to tell us what your thoughts upon this game?
Yeah, man, it was disappointing, but there was 2 very huge plays in this game. Saquon had a 68-yard run, and Shepard had a 65-yard touchdown pass. But, and those were huge. Other than that, it stung, but I'm still feeling okay about the rest of the season. But we definitely should have won that game.
Yeah.
But just the big plays caught up with us. When you're giving up plays like that and you ain't scoring very much, you can't afford to do that, man. Can't afford it.
Here's another theme. Tennessee traded away their best wide receiver to go receiver by committee.
Right.
Who was their best wide receiver last game?
It's probably Scotty Phillips or somebody like that.
Yeah. Phillips. And who is he?
Yeah.
He's nobody
Who?
special. Yeah. So I think trading away A.J. Brown hurt in the long run. I would have liked to see them 10 for 155 be in the Titans uniform. Maybe that's the theme of week one. A lot of big leads were given up. Maybe we'll see that Tennessee adjust and they can hold, their defense can hold a lead.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see Saquon back.
Yep.
Saquon, when he's 100%, he's scary.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Think they were fortunate to come out with this victory. And
I'm pretty sure you wanted Tennessee to win that game, huh?
of course. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So, y'all boys got anything more to say there, DC? Are you okay?
I think I'm good, man. Like I say, the big plays ate us up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. He ran for 168. One of those plays was 65 yards, So, I'm 18 carries. It was big, and we had a chance at the end with a field goal. The guy missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He ran for time running out. So, we just chalk it up to the L and keep moving.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm kind of excited to see what Dayball does with the Giants, though.
Yeah, that was a couple of times. He went for it.
Yeah.
Eating punt,
Yeah.
a field goal, he went for it a couple of times. And they got it.
He was pretty
They
ballsy.
they got a different mentality on that Giants team right now. So.
Okay. All right, gentlemen, moving on. We have the Chargers hosting the Raiders. Chargers win this one 24-19. Quick stats real quick with the Raiders passing. You had Carr. He attempted 37. Out of his 37, he completed 22 with 295 yards and 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. All right, rushing. You had Jacobs. He rushed. He carried the ball 10 times. Out of the 10 times, he totaled 57 yards. Out of those averages, it was 5.7 per carry. Okay, and your top receiver in that game was Devontae Adams, of course. 10 receiving. 10 completions with 141 yards, averaging 14.1 per catch and 1 touchdown. So I'm pretty sure Rodgers could have used that yesterday.
Yes, he could have used that. Why you would trade that away, I don't know.
All right, and then I'm gonna give you some Chargers stats. Justin Herbert, he attempted 34. Out of those 34, he completed 26. 279 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Have yourself a day right there, my friend.
Yeah.
And we had the best rusher was Eckler, 14 carries, 36 yards. Eckler did not look good whatsoever yesterday. 2.6 average. And your number one receiver from the Chargers was Keenan Allen,
who got hurt,
unfortunately. I got him on my fantasy, so that sucks. Received 4, 66 yards, averaging 16.5 yards per catch. Man, not bad at all.
No. I think
So
the biggest story here is that Chargers defense. 3 interceptions, 5 sacks. They put the Raiders behind the 8 ball from the beginning.
Yeah.
They jumped up on them and they forced them to have to throw the ball the rest of the game. I think, the Raiders, they ran the ball 13 times for 64 yards. And 57 of them was Jacob. So, Chargers, yeah. So they jumped up on them. and they took the run game completely off the table for them, and they just teed off. They teed off on Derek Carr.
Yeah,
and that's what get it. And that defense is gonna do that to a lot of teams. It ain't just Carr.
Oh yeah, no.
Khalil Mack had, I think, 3 sacks by himself. So it just it's gonna happen to a lot of teams. Yeah.
Did you see the route by the route that Devontae ran?
I didn't see it.
So when you get a chance, just look over the highlights.
Mm-hmm.
He ran a out route that I've never seen ran this way before. He ran it where he juked inside. It looked like he stumbled,
Mm-hmm.
and he broke out for I don't know, it's a 30-yard game. But the corner did a full circle. This dude Devontae Adams routes are ridiculous.
Yeah.
But Herbert throwing those 3 touchdowns shows why he's a quality quarterback. Probably top 5 right now.
That's gonna be a team you can't let get up. You can't do it. You got to be stick with them.
Yeah. All right, man. Y'all boys got any more upon that game?
Oh no.
All right, man. Moving on, man. We got the Kansas City Chiefs at the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona. I thought Arizona was gonna put a better game on this one, man. They didn't, though, man. They did not. Let me give you some stats real quick with the Chiefs, man. Patrick Mahomes, out of 39 attempts, he completed 30, 360 yards, 5 touchdowns. Boy, who man? And sorry. So your top rusher in this game, man, I can't even pronounce this dude's last name.
Isaiah Pacheco.
Pacheco.
Yep.
He had 12 carries for 62 yards, averaging 5.2 with 1 touchdown. And then, of course, you had Clyde. He had 7 attempts, 42 yards, averaging 6 yards per carry. And then your top receiver in this game was Travis Kelce. 8 receiving catches, 121, averaging 15.1 a catch with 1 touchdown. Boy.
Mahomes showed he's still Mahomes.
He's the man.
Tyreek or no Tyreek.
Yeah.
He's still going to put the numbers up. And I like the way he spread the ball around, man. And Juju had 6 catches. MVS had 4 catches. MVS, he 4 targets, 4 catches.
Yeah.
And Kelsey, 9 targets, 8 catches. So they'll let you know he's putting the ball right where it needs to be, man.
Yep.
They're very efficient. And if he going to do that, they're going to still be tough to beat.
They hit 9 different receivers.
Yeah. So they just showed, hey, Tyreek or no Tyreek, he can still get the job done. Yeah, that's going to be tough to beat.
Let me give y'all some Cardinals stats real quick. Murray, he threw for 34 attempts, complete in 22, 193 yards with 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. And your top rusher was Connor.
Kyler again.
Kyler
was the top rusher too.
What? Oh yeah. I was basing them more upon carries. Oh, all right. So if you want to go through the most yards, it was Kyler Murray.
Kyler again,
with 5 carries, 29 yards, averaging 5.8 per carry, and then your number 1 receiver was Dutch.
Dutch.
Yeah, I had him 7 completions, 63 yards, averaging 9 yards per catch. And then you have Brown with 1 touchdown, Zach Ertz with 1 touchdown as well. So yeah.
Yeah, most of this game is like a Kansas City scrimmage.
Yeah.
Where they were just up and down the field. With James Conner getting 2.6 yards of rushes, that's troubling for them.
Yeah.
But I wasn't surprised about this game because of the coaching staff in Arizona. Can't trust them. Yep. J.J. Watt was out, so I felt good about the matchup against Kansas City's offense against the Arizona defense. But yeah, basically Patrick Holmes is that dude. 5 touchdowns.
Yeah.
One real star on the team, which is Kelsey, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But he went off.
Yeah. And he still didn't slow him down. And I don't understand. Arizona's probably they're in trouble. They are in trouble. It ain't like Kansas City just got a world-beating defense. You only put up 21 points.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be in trouble. When you have to play the Rams, you're going to be in some trouble. So they probably,
They got 2 garbage time touchdowns, too.
Yeah, right.
So it wasn't even like,
Right. Yeah,
it didn't
worse
even
than
look that good.
Man,
yeah.
y'all want to hear some crazy stats?
What's that?
Man, if y'all take a guess, how many first downs y'all think Kansas City had?
First downs?
Yeah.
I wouldn't think they had many. It seemed like a lot of big plays. Like chunks. They probably getting it in chunks.
They had 33.
33.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's a lot.
Compared to Arizona, only had 18.
Wow.
All right.
33 first downs.
That's a lot.
And in time of possession, Kansas City had 35 minutes, and then you had Arizona with 25.
Wow.
And again, that's garbage time.
Yeah.
Those minutes came in garbage time, so I don't even count the Arizona minutes.
And Arizona sacks allowed with 3, with Kansas City 0. Yeah, man. So you can tell that the big difference right there, man. But no interceptions were thrown in this game.
Patrick Mahomes for MVP. That's what's going to happen.
Calling it already?
Yeah.
He keeps playing like that without Tyreek Hill. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
People thought when he lost Hill, he was going to lose out. But shit, Kelsey's still living.
Well, MOT for this one, guys. Are you ready for this one, Jerron?
Yeah.
You got one more.
Let's do it.
You skip one.
Which one?
The Steelers and the Bengals.
Damn it, DC.
Oh, yeah.
Damn
it, DC.
For me, that game right there probably was the biggest game of the weekend.
Why do you say that?
First of all, the Steelers won at Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow turned the thing over 4 or 5 times. And it, like we were talking earlier, I just can't see them getting back there. Cincinnati had a lot of stuff go their way last year, man. And the fact that you let the Pittsburgh Steelers, the team that's supposed to finish last in your division, come to your house and beat you week 1?
Yeah.
Hey, that's a division game, man. You giving that up. You still got to play Baltimore 2 more times now. And Baltimore don't like you.
So that being said, DC has mentioned that the Steelers have won 23 against the Bengals 20. And on this one right here, stats real quick, Trubisky threw 38 attempts, completing 21, 194 complete with 1 touchdown, no interceptions. So he kept a clean game. And your top rusher was Claypool. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, Claypool. Damn. Man, Claypool.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was like, what?
Like a typo. Chase Claypool.
Yeah, Claypool. So Claypool, 6 carries, 36 yards, and then besides a non-running back, a real running back, it was Najee Harris for 10 carries, 23 yards, and your top receiver was damn, how do you pronounce that name?
Freiermuth.
Yep, Pat Freiermuth.
Pat Freiermuth. Well, 5 receiving catches for 75 yards, averaging 15 yards per catch.
Yeah.
I should have drafted him.
Damn. And then we go to the Bengals. What the hell happened here? Joe Burrow. He threw for 53 attempts.
53 times.
Completed 33 with 338 yards, 2 touchdowns. Y'all boys ready for this? 4 interceptions. 4. And then Joe Mixon, we go to the rushing. Joe Mixon carried the ball 27 times with 82 yards, average. And then Joe Burrow was the next one behind him with 6 carries, 47 yards. Well, receiving for the Bengals, Jamar Chase. He received he received the ball 10 times for 129 yards, averaging 13. Let's call it 13 average per catch with 1 touchdown. And side note, T. Higgins got hurt in this game, which sucks.
Concussion.
So yeah. Gentlemen, what do you think about that?
I'm a disagree with Kraft a little bit for the fact that Joe Burrow accounted for 5 turnovers and they still had a chance to win this game is incredible. I don't see this happening again with Joe Burrow. Maybe he got sacked 7 times
right.
too.
Mm-hmm.
So they were supposed to fix his offensive line. Don't look like they fixed his offensive line. I don't know what happened there. But the fact that he accounted for 5 turnovers and they still went to overtime, and they should have won. Actually,
Should have won.
The PAT got blocked.
Yeah.
So I'm not too worried about the Bengals. They're gonna come to Dallas and wreck shop. Yeah, but T.J. Watt got hurt.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah.
He may be done.
Yeah,
He tore his pectoral
He said
muscle.
he said he tore his pectoral.
That could
So
be season ending right
that's
there.
he's done for the season, and that's going to change the Steelers' defense. So they're still going. They got this Week 1 win. They got a Week 1 win last year against the Buffalo Bills.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all downhill from here. It's all downhill from here.
Man, guys, some stats real quick. Total yards. How much do y'all think the Steelers have that game?
Oh, I think it's low because Najee Harris got 23 yards.
I think he ended up
rushing.
getting hurt that game. He did. Foot injury.
I would say it's under 300.
Yeah, I would guess under 300.
Under 250 maybe.
Close. 267
Total yards.
total yards.
Yeah.
All right. Guess how much the Bengals had?
Now
Burrow threw for over 3.
he probably threw for 100 in interception yards.
Yeah.
I think they probably had about 400 yards.
Close, man. 432.
Yeah.
And still lost the
pick 6
game.
got him, though. That pick 6 got him.
In time of possession, the Bengals had 43 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Steelers had 26, and they still lost the game. That's crazy, man.
It's turnovers.
Yeah.
Like you said, Jerron, also 7 sacks allowed.
Yeah.
And Steelers only had 1 sack allowed.
Mike Tomlin keeps finding a way, boy.
I guess so.
He just keeps finding a way, boy. When they count him out, he still find a way, man.
Yeah.
But Joe Burrow threw for 4 interceptions, and Steelers gave up 0.
Y'all see him doing the AB dance after? Mike Tomlin, he did that Antonio Brown, that's dumbass dance that he came up with.
He did that?
Yeah, he did that on social media. So they was having fun. He gifted the Steelers black Air Force Ones before the game. He said it was going to be a black Air Force One game, man, and they showed. They came out and defense led them.
Yeah.
Again, but I'm not worried about the Bengals.
Yeah.
They did luck out with a long ass field goal, but they're all right. Their offense is still good. We'll see how T. Higgins, how long he's out with a concussion.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not too long, man. All right. Now, DC, are you ready for this one, man?
Let's go, Fredo.
Yeah.
First, we have to talk about it. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Just go ahead.
We have the Buccaneers at Dallas Cowboys. This is the Sunday night primetime game. I'm gonna give you some Buccaneer stats real quick. Tom Brady, he threw 27 times, completing 18, 212 yards with 1 touchdown and 1 interception. The top rusher was Fournette with 21 carries, 127 yards. And your top receiver from the Buccaneers was Mike Evans with 5 receiving catches, 71 with 1 touchdown. Now we go with the Cowboys stats real quick. Dak Prescott threw for 29 attempts, completing 14, a total of 134 yards with 1 interception. And your top rusher was Ezekiel Elliott with 10 carries, 52 yards, no touchdowns. And your top receiver was Brown with 68 yards and 5 completions. So yeah, and the total and the score with that was 19-3. Wasn't expecting that. I picked the Cowboys to win that game. Should have not go against Brady next time.
The Bucks.
And Brady didn't even have the greatest of games.
Yeah.
This is
It was a field goal game.
a Cowboys debacle on Sunday night television. The front office, bunch of bums. Like, so the theme
Let
is,
it out, Jerron.
the theme is trading away your top player and just going for whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So traded away Amari Cooper. They figured they didn't need him. Well,
They gave him away.
they gave him away a
They didn't get
5th round
nothing,
pick.
man. They didn't get nothing back basically for him.
CD Lamb. Got to hold some people accountable.
Mm-hmm.
CD Lamb may not be that dude.
Oh, calm down, bro. It's only week one.
No. CD
You
Lamb.
beat me to it.
CD Lamb is not that dude. I would always say, remember when the Falcons had Julio Jones and Roddy White?
Mm-hmm.
Julio was the man. Roddy.
Yep.
CD's Roddy White.
Right.
CD isn't Julio
He ain't
Jones.
Batman. He's Robin.
He's Robin.
Gotcha.
He's a really high level Robin.
Yeah.
11 targets, 2 receptions. 11 targets, 2 receptions. Dak was off for this game. I don't know what was going on with their game plan. I don't know what was going. I think the offensive line was in his head.
Mm-hmm.
The lack of protection was in the back of his mind. So he threw into coverages. He was inaccurate. He was bouncing balls. He looked shell shocked for the whole game, pretty much. Then he got hurt.
Yep.
Ezekiel Elliott, 10 carries, 52 yards. That's a 5.2 average.
Mm-hmm.
They went away from him. Everybody in the world says feed Zeke.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't he have 20 carries? These were field goal games. It was 12-3. It was and then they scored that touchdown late, but he should have had 20 carries.
Mm-hmm.
Kellen Moore needs to go. He doesn't have a scheme. He just calls plays. Yeah. He doesn't have he doesn't have a mind of where he needs to beat the defense. He just calls his favorite plays at random time.
Yeah.
Like he's like, oh, I like this play here. But it's not the time to go for a double reverse, all this trickery. But Dak's going to have to start showing me something. I'm on the verge of saying he's not that dude either.
Yeah. So he's out about 8 weeks now.
He's out 8 weeks.
Yeah.
But the front office, Stephen Jones, Jerry Jones, it's heartbreaking how they mismanaged this team. Stephen Jones is like, if I could just like slap somebody, it'd probably be him. Like that's what I felt like. I laid my head down at night and I was like, I just want to slap that dude. Like he got a punchable face, and I need to see him in the street.
We're just not the podcast here. We're also a therapy section.
Yeah, no. You have to. As the offseason went ahead, I kind of felt this was coming.
Mm-hmm.
Like seeing Tyron go out, seeing the lack of receivers. I knew it was going to be a down year, but that was ridiculous. I can't even put it into words. Just I'm just pacing around. But the defense showed up.
Right.
For most of the game. They ran out of gas. It's only so much you can do to keep Mike Evans out the end zone.
Right.
That's the highlight. Micah Parsons is a monster.
Yep.
That dude.
He is.
And again, gotta go back to Stephen Jones, Jerry Jones. They keep lucking out on these picks. That's the only reason why we're not the Jets.
Yeah.
Like, they lucked into Micah Parsons.
Yep.
They lucked into Dak. They lucked into CeeDee Lamb. None of this is anything they did. All they did was pick a person, and he just so had. They didn't maneuver themselves into these picks.
He was just there.
He was just there. They lucked himself into Tyler Smith, who had a good game. He was the rookie at left tackle. Without luck, these cats is nobody.
Right.
They're running the team into the ground.
Yeah.
So I'm disappointed. Let's go ahead and get a top 5 pick. The one good thing I can say about Dak being out is I could just enjoy the NFL. I ain't got to worry about the Cowboys no more. I ain't got to worry about these clowns. All I got to do is sit there and be like, the Chiefs, see what they do. Enjoy. I could just enjoy football. I don't have to root for these clowns. Cooper Rush, he ain't going to. It's over. Unless they get Jimmy G in the building, it's a done season. Go ahead and crown Philly. It's just tough. It's tough. And I can't believe this is what they did after the promising year that they had last year. All they did was talk about all this stuff, and it's all talk. It's a team of talk, team of hope. Is all they do is just sit there and say, "Oh, we're gonna fix the penalties." I didn't see no fixing penalties.
Yeah.
Oh, the offensive line is okay. All right. So y'all are just, I don't know, man. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's a team of hope, talk, hype. Even Dak, he'll say some stuff, and I'm just like, it don't mean nothing. What you just said don't mean. Oh, I have faith in y'all. Suck. Like, DeMarcus Lawrence to say something about the defense. He was like, "Oh, watch the underdogs." He said that all week. Oh, we're underdogs. All right, watch us. The hell you do?
Yeah.
CD said he's ready for the number one. Well, you're technically a number one receiver.
88.
Yeah, you're an 88, right?
88 club.
Keep him in the slot.
That's what they call it.
Keep him in the slot. Go ahead and get somebody for the outside. They felt comfortable with Noah Brown as your leading receiver. It's ridiculous. Again, I don't know why Will Fuller wasn't there. Cole Beasley should have came back. They should have did something. It's I don't know. Let me shut up. I hate this team, man.
Jerron, like, I think you're being too harsh, man.
No.
Week one. I mean, it's against the Buccaneers.
No, man.
You know, they have a great team, man. Like you're taking too much credit away from the Cowboys. At least give some credit to the Buccaneers. Like, yeah, they just whooped our ass. But you right there accusing the Cowboys. They just suck completely. No, it's not that, man. Just it wasn't y'all's week, man.
The Bucks aren't as good as they were previous. To me,
yeah.
Their offensive line was banged up. Also,
yeah.
You got a Godwin coming off of ACL. He wasn't the same. The last time we played.
So you have no hope for the Cowboys, is what you're saying this year?
Oh no, it's done. It's over.
DC, so you think Jerron is right in his feelings, or he's wrong in his feelings?
100% right.
He's
We talked about this last week, Fredo, when we was picking the games and picking the divisions. Just off the top, I was telling you that team didn't get better.
Yeah, right.
They didn't throughout the whole draft offseason. Cowboys didn't get better
on purpose. They on purpose. They got worse on purpose.
They didn't even get better.
Not even trying.
And that's why I was figuring out where they're going to score points at. They were going to struggle to score. That's what I was saying last week. And you see 3 points. I didn't cover CeeDee Lamb. Don't seem to be the guy.
Yep.
It just don't seem like he's that guy, man.
He's really good too.
Because when you're one, double teams don't matter.
Yeah.
You know, when you're one, you're supposed to still be able to get open.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be a problem, man. And another thing is, with Mike McCarthy and his staff, see, what's going to happen is they end up with a bad year. Then where are you at with the coaching situation? Because they were like, well, we had a bad year, so we're going to keep him one more year because of Dak was out. So you come out and you win 4 or 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
Normally with Dak, that's automatically getting fired. But now, since you went almost half the year without Dak, they're going to say, well, we'll give him another shot.
Yeah.
And that's probably going to be a problem if they do. So I don't know what the coaching situation is going to be like, man.
They need to get rid of Kellen Moore tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
No, today.
Monday night.
The way he used Pollard in the game was ridiculous. The trick plays, just hand him the ball, throw him the ball.
That's it.
Keep it simple. What do you? Like I said, he just calls plays. He has no rhyme or reason to his plays. He has no counter to the plays. If the play don't work, play don't work.
Next play.
Next play on my list. He got the green book off a water board, just calling plays.
No creativity.
No. I mean, they're creative, but
it ain't working.
this ain't college. You could do all that stuff in college.
Yeah.
Leonard Fournette, battering ram, 127 yards.
Yeah.
Wore down the defense. That's why that touchdown came. The defense was gas.
That's what you do to him,
Michael
man.
Parsons can only do so much.
That's right.
So, Kellen Moore needs to go. I'd rather Mike McCarthy call plays.
Yeah.
Like you're here. You are an offensive genius for a while back in a couple decades ago. See what you got. Get Kellen Moore out of here. Call plays because this is it.
Yeah.
I don't think they're bringing them back.
Right.
A lot of in the house rumbling. Dan Quinn, they love him as a head coach. Maybe he can bring in another Kyle Shanahan type offensive coordinator, and he just runs the defense. His defense 19 points to Tom Brady, and then 19 points to Tom Brady and Mike Evans. I'm not mad at the defense at all. It's just this is pitiful. It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah. And this is going to be a trend for the rest of the year. When you got an offense now, you're definitely going to be tough to score. So you running out there 3 and out, you're going to be killing your defense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The second half, your defense will be gassed.
Yeah.
And it's going to make that defense look like a bad defense when it's really not a bad defense.
No.
Yeah.
It's not. But the fact that they're going to be playing so many plays, and when you run up on these teams like yesterday, they just hand it off to that running back 25 times, that wears on you. That wears on you over time.
Like you have to earn the right to rush the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And if I got 21 for 127, why would I do anything else?
Right. That's right.
It's let me shut up.
No, that's all right, bro. It's all right, man. Like
I'm just so tired of all the talk. I'm tired of Jerry, tired of Steven.
Like when we invite you to come over here, like we don't want you to like talk down on your team, nothing like that.
No, this the honest one. This the honest one.
No.
See, when we did the Cowboy thing, I told you there's 3 different types of fans.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we got the honest one. I wish Malcolm was there. See what he'd say.
Hey, so what type of fan am I now? Now I'm curious.
It's okay to criticize. You should be able to criticize.
But you say there's 3 type of fans. So
You're
what's
the honest fan.
All right, thank
You're the honest fan.
You're the beaten down to honesty fan.
Yeah.
Like you had high hopes, and now you skew a little more doom and gloom.
You worse on your team than he is on his.
Yeah. You see,
I don't know. I just fired everybody.
He
Get
just
everybody out
But
here.
you know, Jerron, this is going to be a telltale. What is Jerry Jones going to do? Is he going to try to go out and find somebody, or is he going to just say, screw it, we're going to ride with Cooper Rush, whoever the backup is?
but
This is going to tell you how they really feel about winning this year. You
but
can't
it's too late now.
What you
No,
mean? You got to go trade for
you
somebody.
gotta-
Try
you
to
gotta
make a
trade.
trade.
They don't do stuff like that.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's the problem.
So now you just wasting talent.
Yeah.
You got Lamb. This is his 3rd year. You got Diggs. This is 2nd year. This is going to be a wasted year.
This
and
is
before
a
you know it,
wasted
these guys are
year.
going to be coming up on contract.
Yep. Diggs is coming.
Yeah.
I mean, Diggs and CD are coming up on contracts.
Yeah. Before you know it,
Michael
Parsons will be there.
is the best defensive player in the league.
So let me ask you this: so what players are you ready to let go from? If Cowboys had if Cowboys had to make a trade, would you be settling with draft picks or players?
They're gonna go draft picks. They're definitely gonna go draft picks. I don't see them doing anything player wise unless it's Anthony Brown. And nobody's gonna take him. Yeah. They're gonna do draft picks.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with it as long as it's not a first rounder.
Or if you want a good
second
player, Not have to give up a first.
But anybody who's willing to who's getting traded now isn't worth the first round draft pick.
No,
so
he
like
ain't
Jimmy
not
G
this time of year. No,
Jimmy G ain't no.
So why do you want Jimmy G when you got Dak?
Dak is gone for
Dak
8 weeks.
is gone for 8.
Oh, he's hurt.
Yeah, he broke his thumb last night.
Oh,
Dak is gone.
He's gone for 8 weeks.
That's another reason.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's why I was asking him.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Man, as soon as the game was over, I turned off my TV.
He left the game.
Yeah, he
left.
I saw that part.
Yeah.
But he did came back, right? And made a couple.
I think Rush came in and played a little bit.
Yeah, Rush came and he played a little bit.
For 8
so
weeks, 6 to 8 weeks.
Dak broke his thumb. He's out for 8, and he didn't look good.
Right.
Man,
right.
So I didn't know about this, man. Oh.
So yeah,
so that's why I was asking him. Do he think Jerry and them gonna try to go make something happen? If not, you're just gonna get those 8 games away. And your fan base looking at you like, hey, man, we got a decent squad.
Oh, yeah, y'all screwed, man.
In the NFC.
Now it makes sense why he's...
Yeah.
I was like, okay. I was like, damn, that's a bit too...
Oh,
so,
no.
This is my first time hearing about he's out for 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's done.
Hey, guys, just to let y'all know, man, it's only 10 o'clock in the morning.
It's pretty much over.
Yeah.
C.J. Stroud, start looking at him. Bryce Young, start looking at him.
Yep.
I
see, that's going to be a problem because this is Dak's first year in the contract. Over the 4 or 6, how many years they give him? He just got into this first year. This is his first year of it.
He's got 4
So
more.
now, what you going to do with that money? You can't just, unless you can find somebody to take him on in a trade. Because this is his first year in that contract. It's 5 or 6 years.
Dak is a good, he's a good to almost great quarterback. He's got the Tony Romo problem. It's injuries starting to add up. He can't get over the hump. And it most likely isn't his fault. It's probably Jerry or Steven's fault. But I'm not sure. You can trade it. You can trade it away if you have to. Hell, look at the Jets. I don't know if they have a stable quarterback. But I mean, it's time to start looking.
Yep.
And they definitely need offensive line help.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting rest of the season for the Cowboys.
Oh no! It's not. There's nothing interesting about it.
I'm just saying as far as what they're going to do.
They're going to finish 3rd or 4th in the division, going to the draft. They're going to look into a decent player and get everybody's hopes up all over again.
So you think the ownership just throwing the towel in now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They don't know what to do.
Right.
It's a family-run business. This is nepotism at its best. None of these people should be in charge of an NFL franchise.
They should hire NFL people.
Hire NFL people. They have one person, and they didn't name him GM. So they're gonna make some calls. Probably get fleeced again in a trade. They need to see if they can get Amari back. It's doom and gloom in Dallas.
Yeah.
So, like I said, name Philly. Philly won it already. And the Giants are looking up. So next couple years is gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough.
Definitely gonna be tough.
Hey, is Bridgewater with the team right now?
Dolphins. He's behind Tua.
Okay.
And they're not gonna trade him because Tua is fragile himself.
Yeah.
I'll look into boy in Seattle. Just lost the job to
They got Geno Smith and Locke up there.
I'll look into Locke.
Yeah.
Maybe see if you can trade for Locke. He's more talented than Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's slim pickings, but it's not much they can do right now.
Yeah. Well, guys, let's move on to week 2, man. I'm sorry to hear about your sad news, Jerron.
Forget them.
But hopefully Cowboys can find a good QB. Or, you never know. That backup might win y'all a game or two, man, until at least that comes back. All right. So, and by the way, we haven't talked about the Broncos Seahawks. We're doing this recording on Monday morning. But I do pick the Broncos to win this one.
Yeah.
What do you think, DC?
Broncos.
Broncos?
I got Broncos.
Broncos? All right. Yeah. If the Seahawks win, I'll be shocked. But Move on to week 2. We're going to make our picks on this one, gentlemen. Let me know what y'all think, who y'all got in this game. Moving on to Thursday Night Football. We have the Chargers against the Chiefs. This could be an exciting Thursday night game, gentlemen.
Ooh, man, it's like a playoff game, boy. Second week of the year.
Every one of the games is like a playoff game. I'm going Chiefs.
Chiefs?
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs.
DC?
Chiefs.
Chiefs? Yeah, me too. We got the Chiefs on that one. Then moving on to Sunday, we got the 12 o'clock games. You got the Patriots against the Steelers.
Ooh, give me the Steelers, man. Give me the Steelers. Man.
Yeah, I'll go.
I know it's toss up.
I'll go Steelers.
Because I don't trust Mac Jones in that offense.
Mac Jones ain't gonna play.
Yeah.
The offense is trash.
Yeah.
Steelers offense is trash. I'll go Steelers.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, me too. Steelers. I got the Steelers. Moving on, we have the Panthers at the Giants. I'm gonna take the Giants on this one.
Ooh, Giants. I'm gonna go Panthers. I'm gonna go Panthers.
Do you see?
Man, give me the Giants, man.
Giants. Yeah, me too.
Look at the Panthers defense.
Yeah.
Against the Giants. I'm gonna go Panthers.
All right, and also we have the Jets at the Browns on this one, gentlemen. I'm gonna take this one. Give me the Browns.
Browns.
Yeah, same Brown.
I mean, I don't want the Browns to win, but you know how that goes. Then we have the Colts versus the Jags. On this one, give me the Colts.
Yeah, give me the Colts.
Same Colts.
And then we have Dolphins at Ravens. This one should be a good game. I don't know. Both of them coming from good wins right now. I mean, both of them play sorry teams.
Yeah, they did.
But they're at Ravens. You know what? Give me the home team. I'll take the Ravens.
Give me the Dolphins, Fredo.
Dolphins?
I'm with them, Dolphins.
Give me the
Dolphins?
Fredo.
Oh.
They can cover the Ravens, and they've got speed to get past the Ravens' corners.
Yeah.
I'm going Dolphins.
Okay. So now we got the Buccaneers at the Saints. Let me see. Saints put up more points. They're at home. First home game, I believe, at the Dome.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the Saints, man. I'll take the Saints.
Saints have beat them 4 straight times, man.
What's another 5th time?
I think this is where the buck stops.
Oh,
give me the Buccaneers, man.
no.
Give me Tampa Bay, man. I'm going to take Tampa Bay, man.
Man, someone's been sleeping on the couch.
Oh, no.
Give me the Buccaneers, man.
I'm going Saints. Tom hates the Dome, and it's going to be another one of them terrible games in the Dome for Tom.
And I think Godwin might be out, too. He got hurt.
Oh, yeah. He did get
I think
hurt.
this time it may have been a hamstring or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, now we have the Commanders at the Lions. Give me the Lions on this one, man. Lions
Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah.
They probably won't even be close.
Yeah, I hope not. All right. We have the Seahawks at the 49ers. Give me the 49ers on this one with the first win.
No.
Yeah, I'm going Niners, and if Trey Lance don't show up, Jimmy G's going to be starting week 3.
DC?
I'm taking the Niners.
Niners on this one? All right. We got the Falcons at the LA Rams. Give me the Rams on this one. Rams going to be upset.
Yeah.
They're going to show up and show out.
They favored by 10 already, so yeah, I'm taking the Rams.
Yeah.
In a beatdown.
Yeah, give me the Rams. And I think they're going to be within 10, though.
Yeah?
I think they're going to stick within 10.
Within 10, all right.
But the Rams going to beat them.
So now moving on, we have the Cardinals at Las Vegas Raiders. Give me the Raiders on this one, man.
It seems like a lot of even teams are playing week 2. I'll go Raiders also.
Yeah, give me the Raiders.
All right. We have the Texans going to Denver facing off the Broncos. Man, you know what? Give me the Broncos on this one.
That's a sweep. I'm guessing that's a sweep, right, Craig?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Favored by 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not gonna get beat by 10.
Right.
But they're gonna get beat.
Yeah. They should cover.
No matter what, man. A beating's a beating, no matter what way you get it. All right. Now we have the Bengals at
Dallas.
Dallas.
That's a beatdown. Bengals.
With this news that I just received that Dak's out for the next 8 weeks,
Yeah.
give me the Bengals.
Yep. Bengals.
Yep.
Yeah. I know that one's hard for you, Jay.
No. I'm at peace.
All right. On this one, it's Sunday night. We have the Bears against the Packers. On this one, I'm going to take the Packers. Packers piss. They're at home against the Bears. Yeah, I'll take the Packers on this one. DC?
Give me the Bears, man.
The Bears.
It's a Green Bay show me, man. Give me the Bears.
Oh, they're about to show you.
Okay.
They're going to show you the
Okay.
Packers going to take this one.
Packers?
And it's not going to be close. It's going to be a 14-point victory for the Packers because pissed off Aaron Rodgers is the best Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
But he can't catch it. He can't catch it.
Yeah.
He can throw it.
But the Bears can't defend it either. He can, yeah. Man, that hurt that dude dropped that ball.
Yeah.
He may not even play next week.
All right, gentlemen. We have 2 Monday night games, man. I didn't know about this one. We got 2 Monday night games. So the first one will be the Titans at Buffalo Bills. On this one, give me the Bills.
Yeah, give me the Bills.
Yeah, Bills.
Bills.
And then we had the Vikings versus the Eagles. Ooh.
I'm gonna be interested in this right here.
That may be the most interesting game on the lineup next, except the Chargers Chiefs.
Yes,
that's
first and the
one.
last.
Yeah, first and the last game. I'm taking the more talented team, which is the Eagles at home on grass.
Give me the Eagles. The Eagles, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that they can kind of slow Jefferson down a little bit with them corners. You know, my God, the Vikings, when they played this week, they just let him run free, man. Jefferson was all over the field. They were trying to cover him with linebackers.
It looked like Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
That's how Cooper Kupp gets open. He looked like Cooper.
Yeah. On this one, I'm gonna take also the Eagles just to be safe. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Eagles on that one, gentlemen. That is our picks right there for week 2. Now, y'all want to jump into fantasy?
Yeah, we can do it.
All right. So, matter of fact, man. So how many leagues are you in, DC? You say you're in 4?
4.
So how you looking like? Even though officially week 1 is not over, we still got the Broncos and we still got the Seahawks playing tonight. But you can pretty much tell already if you won this game.
Yeah, it should be 4-0 this week.
4-0. Yeah. How about you, Jerron? How you looking at
closing in on 2-1? The one was against he had Hurts and Jefferson, so that's nothing nice to go up against.
No.
But yeah, 2-1.
2-1. Yeah, me too. Fortunately, my one is against you, Jerron. Your team just went off. Let me see who you had that went off in that. Oh yeah, you had Mahomes.
Yeah, Mahomes, Kelsey.
You had Mahomes and Kelsey. Sheesh.
A couple of teams I've seen like that.
You got Kelsey?
Oh, I might be getting my team mixed up with my other team. Let me see.
Yeah, I know. You had a commit from Chicago. He didn't give you nothing.
Oh, okay. So it's that league. So let me run down.
I know, man. We're in so many leagues.
Yeah, man.
So many.
Mahomes, Pittman went off. Juju. So that's the stack I have. Mahomes and Juju.
So, y'all want me to give y'all the top fantasy guys?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. So let me look through all this stuff right here.
And I had Kareem Hunt on my bench.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That backfield is kind of tough. You just never know which way it's gonna go. You know, Chubb gonna get his 20 carries, but it seems like Hunt keeps stealing his touchdowns year after year.
That's why I'm gonna end up starting him.
Mm-hmm.
He touchdown hog right there, and that's 3 years in a row. That's how I go.
Yep.
Between the 20s, there's Chubb in the red zone. Kareem.
That's why I can't believe nobody's ever traded for Kareem Hunt. You know, I know he got the stuff in his background, but he's a number one running back.
Yeah.
All 3 downs. I'm surprised a team like Buffalo in the offseason didn't go after him.
Yeah, if I was gonna pick a team, the Commanders should have went.
Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah. When they lost, that running back got shot.
Even before they drafted him, I figured they should have invested in Kareem Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he's up to get paid.
This last year, yeah.
So maybe that's why.
He'll be gone. They can't keep him. They ain't gonna be able to pay him enough to keep him. It'll be real interesting.
See. Boy, Saquon came in 33.4 points. Oof.
Yeah.
All right, so
Got him in the 3rd round.
So,
Yeah.
right, your top fantasy points scored over this week was Patrick Mahomes for 44 points. And reminding y'all, everybody, this is PPR right here.
Mm-hmm.
And your top. So I'm gonna give you the top. Should I give you the top 5 or top 10
Oh, on what?
on fantasy? Your top scores?
For each position?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for overall.
Yeah.
Oh, for overall, yeah.
Should we do positions?
If you can, I guess the top scorer per position.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let me go back over here. All right. So I'm gonna give you the top 5 quarterbacks who scored the most over this week on fantasy football, and your number 1 is Patrick Mahomes with 44 points, Josh Allen with 36, Herbert with 29, Lamar Jackson 25, and Wentz with 24. Not bad, man.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. And those are quarterbacks. Now, when we go to running backs,
Carson Wentz.
Yeah. 4 touchdowns. Yep.
That's surprising.
Mhm.
Ricky Dotson caught 2 of them.
That's a pickup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me look real quick.
Yeah, he got 2 of them.
all right, so now we go to running backs. Your top 5 running backs from fantasy football, PPR style, Saquon Barkley, man,
Yeah.
33 points. And you got Jonathan Taylor, 27.
Yeah.
Swift, 26. Kareem Hunt, your backup running back, 23.
Man.
And you got Patterson, 22. Those are your top 5 running backs on PPR league on fantasy football. Now we go to wide receivers. Justin Jefferson,
Yeah.
39
Yeah.
points.
He got down.
Yeah.
Cooper
got
Kupp,
down.
31. Devontae Adams, 30.
Whew.
Jamar Chase, 28. And Pittman, 27.
My goodness.
I said all the
And
consistent,
wow.
all the top receivers. If you drafted them at the ADP, they all gave they were consistent
Right
and
on.
they gave
They
you a point.
Yeah.
My guy Diggs was next up on that list, I think.
Either
And-
him or
he is.
him or AJ
Yeah.
Brown coming somewhere close
Yeah.
to that.
Yeah,
man.
AJ Brown's on 25.
Yeah.
Diggs is 26.
Diggs had 26. Dustin, Jalen Ramsey.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So those are right there your players. Oh, hold on. Let me go back
We're
to
looking like at a tight end.
yeah. I was go back to the tight end. So tight ends. Let's go to tight ends. If you have to take a guess, who was the number 1 tight end this week on fantasy football?
Kelsey.
I guess Kelsey.
Let me see. Tight ends. For some
He
reason,
only have 1 touch. Well, yeah. Kelsey.
I think it's got to be Kelsey, and then I would actually think Howard might be too
well, wait a minute. Like I don't see Kelsey on mine.
on your
on my list.
Let me see.
Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. My bad. All right, so number one, yes, it's true. Kelsey with 26 points. And number two, O.J. Howard with 17 points.
Caught that one.
Number three, Hill from New Orleans with 15 points.
Oh, that don't
Taysom
count.
Hill.
Yep.
He a running back, quarterback, tight end.
But according to ESPN right here, he's a tight end.
Yeah.
And number four, we have what's his name? Irv
Smith Jr.
How many?
We talked about him last week.
Yeah, he had 14 points.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
with the Vikings.
And
He's gonna always be open.
No, it's not with the Vikings. With the Chargers.
Oh, it ain't Irv.
This is
Garrett. What was it?
Yeah, Garrett.
Everett.
Yeah.
Gerald Everett.
Gerald
Okay.
Everett. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He had 14 points.
That's another pickup.
And then Schultz, 13 points.
I can't believe that. I didn't even check his stats.
Yeah, Schultz with 13 points, man. So, yeah, man, those are your tight ends with the most score right there. Y'all want to go with defense?
Yeah, sure.
Who was it?
Defense. Y'all want to take a guess?
Buffalo.
Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah.
Pittsburgh,
Pittsburgh.
yeah. Pittsburgh with 22 points.
Yeah, had a pick six.
22
Pick
points.
six and like 7 sacks and 4 interceptions.
Yep.
Yeah.
They gave you a running back running back scoring as a defense.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, the Steelers gave you 22 points. The Dolphins, 19.
Mm-hmm.
The Bills, 18.
Yeah, I knew the
The
Bills
Buccaneers,
were up there.
12. And the Chargers 12.
Yep.
That's crazy. Yeah, so those were your top ranked defense right there on fantasy football. Yeah, man. Y'all want to go kickers?
Yeah,
go ahead.
all the way.
Well, let me go back to this right here. But no, go ahead, DC. You about to say something. Go ahead while I look for this again.
So I was going to ask you, who do y'all think this week was probably the most disappointing as far as fantasy?
Kamara.
Kamara. Yeah. Kamara is disappointing. Receiver wise, it was CD. And I'm not sure how many points Mark Andrews scored. Mark Andrews was a second round pick in a lot of leagues.
Yeah. You sure was? It was definitely Cam Akers.
If you did any of y'all pick Cam Akers? If you pick Cam Akers, I was like quietly laughing inside already because there's no way you should have picked him anyway.
Yeah, the fact that he ended up with 0, man, that's got to be tough. Some of those people took him maybe 3rd round pick or so.
Yeah, a lot of people took him third,
I thought Eckler
fourth
was a
round.
little bit disappointing this week versus what people were drafting him. Some people were picking him up in the top 5 or 6 for what he gave you.
No, it's an injury, but T. Higgins going out.
Yeah.
I thought he would have a big. Yeah. And then Elijah Mitchell. That dude is tissue paper. He cannot stay healthy to save his life.
Yeah.
And a lot of people drafted him in the 5th, 6th round, like in that RB dead zone. A lot of people are taking chances on Elijah Mitchell.
Yeah. All right, guys, I got the kickers right here, man. Your top kickers, Cool from the Atlanta Falcons, 18 points.
Oh, yeah.
You got York, kicker from Cleveland, 16.
Yeah.
You got Scoop from the Buccaneers, 14 points. You got Joseph from the Vikings, 13. And you got Poswell from Pittsburgh, 13 as well.
Yeah. Some of those guys had pretty big days.
Mm-hmm. And so, man, sometimes your kickers can come through you, man.
Yeah. They will.
Man, if they give you anything more than 10 points, man, that's a W, man.
Yeah, I ain't had no kicker that did anything.
Yeah. Not that.
Oh, man.
I had Joseph on one of my team. I had the Patriots kicker, Folk. He gave you 1 point.
Yeah, man. So basically, those are your top scores right there for fantasy football. Yeah, man. But other than that, guys, man, I guess this open mic time right here, man, we can talk about whatever we want when it comes to football. Hey, Steven, how much more time we got? 10 more minutes, man.
You know what I'm talking about.
Talk about it, man.
Um, NFC is wide open. Wide open. Um, my dark horse pick for the NFC right now, just by how it's looking, probably the Eagles. And sleeper team, the Vikings.
They play this week.
And they play this week.
Yep.
I played. I said that I picked the Vikings to win the division on the AFC. I mean,
Yeah,
NFC.
we
North.
both picked the Vikings to win.
Yeah,
the division this year.
we picked them to win. Like we said, we didn't know what type of team Green Bay was going to be, and Detroit's going to be Detroit till we see otherwise. In Chicago, you don't know what exactly is going on up there, but it's looking good for them right now.
Yeah.
So that was a big win for them, absolutely. But I did pick the Cowboys to win y'all's division.
Yeah.
In the beginning of the season. Now I'm about to go back and I guess I have to go with Philly, man. Philly showed a lot of potential over this week.
And that's another thing. That's the sad part about it. NFC is wide open. You make the right moves in the NFC, you're in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All you got to do is make a couple, get your wide receivers and the offensive line intact, just like what Philly did. And now they got a good chance of at least NFC championship game. And I don't know who else. Like the Packers, they fell all the way off. But we'll see.
Yeah, you know what other team surprised me also, man, was the Bengals. I didn't expect the Bengals to take a hit like that.
Right.
4 interceptions thrown.
Yeah.
Got sacked so many times, and like Jerron said, like, hey man, I thought y'all fixed the offensive line.
Yeah.
Your quarterback can't take them kind of
That's
hits
what y'all
last
said.
season.
Yeah. And like I'm pretty sure he's like a couple hits more away, man, for him to get hurt. Man. So if they want to be back in that race, man, if not that division, man, might just have to go through Pittsburgh or even Cleveland.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Oh, the Ravens. There we go. The Ravens.
Baltimore.
I got Baltimore winning that.
Yeah, like
It's gonna be
on
a
that one, we
struggle.
put. I picked the Ravens to win that
I
one.
put Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna be as high this year on the Bengals, man. I figured they'd take a step back.
Yeah.
Even though Chase is a freak of nature still, and that connection is still good, but they won with a lot of luck last year, and we'll see how they go.
Yeah. It's crazy also that Patriots, without Tom Brady there, man, like you could tell that team's gonna go down, and I wonder how many Patriots fans you're gonna see not going to the games anymore. Like guys, think about it, man. This is the first time in 20 plus years they're gonna see this franchise actually struggle.
Oh yeah.
We could see who the real Patriot fans are, man. Because man, like Patriots about to be just like the Jets.
Yeah, that team they're gonna be below 500. I figure when it's all said and done.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna be below 500.
Yeah, they're probably
and that ain't something they used to up there.
And like, so let me ask y'all this. So let's say that the Patriots end up with the top 10 draft pick. You think they'll keep
will
it?
end up with it?
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, you think they're gonna trade it away because they've never had to pick that low, and like they'll always trade their first round picks.
Yeah.
So what y'all think if the Patriots do end up with the top 10?
That's gonna be interesting because there's some solid quarterbacks coming out.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna see if Belichick,
so you think another quarterback?
I'm saying Belichick feel like he got the best quarterback in Matt Jones versus what's coming out this year.
Yeah.
But the way he think, he probably gonna feel like I'm gonna keep Mac Jones because I don't want people to feel like I made a mistake. And there may be some guys coming out this year that's better than Mac Jones.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be interesting. If they pick like 6, 5, that's gonna be real interesting to see which way they go about this.
So you think that they're gonna be that low?
I think it's possible.
Yeah.
I think it's possible to be definitely in the top 10.
Yeah. Like I was thinking anywhere from 8 to 14.
I don't see them
and then that
scoring
range.
I can't see them scoring nothing, man.
Yeah, I can't see them.
Especially in the AFC too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Buffalo. You probably gonna get swept by Miami and Buffalo. You might split with the Jets.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Well, it ain't looking good for them. But I think the Detroit Lions, they're gonna jump up and bite a couple of people this year. They play hard, man.
They do.
I gotta
They
give
do.
it to them, man. Just like last year, man. We was talking about that. They lost some games that they had Baltimore beat. Tucker hit 60-something yard field goal, man. They're gonna sneak up on some people this year.
Have y'all been watching Hard Knocks with the Lions?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Yeah, like I've seen 2 episodes, man. Like you saw old boy singing Billie Jean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, he can sing, bro.
Nah, he did his thing.
Yeah.
He did his thing. He got a lot of fans just by doing that Billie Jean performance.
Yeah, that skit he did.
Yeah,
because the rookies had to do like I guess each night a different rookie had to do a skit, like either be funny or sing, whatever. And this dude decided to sing. I was like, oh no, man, this is about to be horrible. But man, he surprised me, man. He sang that song pretty good, man.
He was determined to get that applause.
Yeah, and he got it too, man. Not bad, man. Yeah, man. Which other division, man? So the Seahawks, man. Seahawks could be terrible this year. Absolutely,
that's the way it's looking. And we ain't even seen them play yet. It's still looking like that. You know.
I don't think they're gonna be as bad as y'all think.
Yeah.
I think with those receivers and the running game, they're gonna score more than people think. They're not gonna be explosive.
Right.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be in more games than people think they are after losing Russell.
Yeah.
So you think Geno Smith is a better quarterback than Drew Luck?
Yes.
Is Geno Smith better than Davis Mills?
Geno Smith is similar. They're similar in skill set. I don't trust Davis Mills the same way I don't trust Geno Smith. So that's how I look at it. Kraft, how about you?
I think Mills may be a better quarterback.
So if Mills had those 2 studs of receivers, you think they would have won yesterday?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Ain't no doubt.
Yeah.
So pretty much, Jerron, the Seahawks is going to be terrible this year.
No, they're going to be terrible. They're going to be a little bit better than you think they're going to be, though.
So how many wins do you see the Seahawks getting this year? More than 6 or less than 6?
Right at, I think, right at 6.
6.
But they're not getting blown out. These are going to be 1-score losses, basically. So it's not like how the Jets are, where they're inept. They're going to be crunch time is going to get them.
Yeah,
crunch time is going to get them. Just kind of like how the Texans are going to be, in my opinion. Texans going to be in there every game. It's just they don't have enough to get over top.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see what they do with DK Metcalf throughout the year. I wouldn't, if they traded him at some point, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Because I don't think they're in a position to be paying those. They're in a rebuild, paying those 2 receivers that type of money. You know, unless they feel like they're going to have a year so they can get C.J. Stroud or something like that, then yeah, you keep him. But I wouldn't be surprised, man, if they traded one of those receivers before the season's over with. That would not be Lockett or DK.
They're going to get Russell Wilson 2.0 with Bryce Young. He's going to be running around, ducking under tackles.
Yeah.
Hey, I know we normally don't talk about college games here, man, but were y'all kind of worried about Bryce Young having a tough time against Texas?
It's just one of those big games, man. You know, the hype down the road. That was the game of the week, man.
That was a good game, man. Texas had an opportunity to win that game.
Yeah. When it counted, he came through though.
Yeah, especially that last drive.
Yeah. Once Texas kicked that field goal, I was like, it's over. Bryce Young gonna do something that's magical. He looked like old school Deshaun Watson ducking under that. When he avoided that sack, I was like, ooh. Yeah. But they started out rocky, 100,000 people yelling at you.
Yeah.
That's
hostile environment and you still pull out the win.
Yeah.
That's a plus right there. Yeah. He probably won't play in that environment again until the national championship.
Think so?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if they go to LSU though. If they go to I don't know the schedule, but if they do go to LSU, that's one of them environments too.
Yeah.
But overall, I think this week was entertaining.
Yeah.
It's good to have football back. Good to watch teams that I don't root for. So got to see a good mixture of talent, but it was entertaining.
Yeah.
It was. Overall, good weekend. Looked like next week probably set up to be just as good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Thursday night.
Thursday and Monday night.
Monday night, yeah.
It's gonna be.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's gonna be some good games coming up. But yeah, gentlemen. Well, is there anything else y'all want to talk about?
I think that's about it, Fredo.
That's about it, Jerron.
Fire Killer Moore, and that's it.
That's it. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody tuning in, checking us out. Like always, please share this with everybody that loves football. Follow us on social media. If if there's any questions y'all want to ask us, hit us up. So yeah, like I always say every episode, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for checking us out. Hopefully we can have Jerron coming in a weekless basis. It's going to be a per day thing, man. But you're always more than welcome to come in, Jerron, and chop it up with us, man.
Oh yeah, it's always fun.
Yeah, absolutely. But hopefully we could have you in here when Cowboys W, man. And
no, that's not gonna happen.
No?
Actually, I like being angry at him.
Yeah,
yeah, because deep down I hate him, but I still love him at the same time.
Yeah.
So, it don't matter. I'll come win, lose, or draw.
You know, it's refreshing to hear an honest Cowboy fan because I can promise you, man, there's some of them out there this morning.
Oh
Still think they got a shot.
Nah.
They'll tell you they got a chance.
do you know these people?
Oh yeah, you can find them anywhere.
Yeah,
they everywhere.
The thing is, there's so many of us that you come across every time. You come across the annoying people. You come across the people like me.
Mm-hmm.
The overly hopeful. They listen to Jerry too much.
Yeah.
But when I can, I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna tell you the truth about it.
Yeah. Call your boy Augustine and see what he think about the rest of the season.
Well, not unfortunately, but my boy Augustine is about to have his baby this week, man. So yeah, man. So man, shout outs to Augustine, man.
Yeah.
Well, with that, man. Yeah, congratulations, man, for his firstborn, man. Yeah. But yeah, man. Shout outs to that dude, man. Much love with him, and hopefully everything goes well with that delivery.
Oh yeah.
But other than that, gentlemen, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Now we're on YouTube. Check us out right here. Now you get to see these pretty faces right here.
Yep.
But if you don't want to look at our faces, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get a podcast from, most likely we'll be there. Fredo's Football Talk on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Look us up. We're right there. All right. Other than that, gentlemen, see you on week 2.
Oh yeah.